Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Trails Beyond the Horizon with Kellador. We are finishing up a showdown with a wannabe Spriggan. And, well, he's really just that. He's a wannabe. He's not even getting his own cases. He's just digging up old ones and trying to rewrite them. And, well, he's kind of a jerk. Go figure. And he drove off on a bike that looks like the Dire Wolves. So, you know, same kind of vibe. Anyway, moving on. He may be an ass, but he's a proud ass. It's not like he's going to try to get the jump on us. You think so? Still, it would be best to remain on high alert, just in case. I'll have the guild look into him, too. And find out where he got that needle gun. Appreciate it. I'm sorry, Eddie. You had to go to such lengths for someone like me. It's not like I was trying to protect you. That asshole pissed me off with all the crazy things he was saying. You decided to atone, didn't you? For what happened to Mark and everything else. No SP bonus, stuck at A rank. After that, Van and the others offered basic medical treatment to Jeffrey before returning to the Lave District. They sent information to the suspect Spriggan, Fabio Rosso, to the guild, as well as Marduk, and then resumed their work.
I hope I was of assistance.
Topic quest, new fixer on the block, completed.
Deposit confirmed.
Chaos. All right. Well, that leaves us headed to Chardin.
Well then, shall we?
I suppose we shall. What do we have? Root of the strange illness. Right. We're looking into stuff with the screens. That's what's going on there.
What do you want to do?
Hey there, boys. Step right in and play your little hearts out. I still can't get over me running into Meloy on my lunch break. She kept droning on about the big spender she pulled in earlier, or the cute guy she saw this morning, or whatever. It's like, have some class, right? Tee-hee. Not that I plan on taking it lying down. Next time, I'll leave her sobbing eyeliner down her cheeks. Okay. Gotta holler those customers inside to play their pay away. Meloy better wipe that painted face clean before I make her cry it off. Go me. Seems like I've got ceremonies to attend left and right over the weekend. Suppose this calls for a new suit. Might as well say hi to a familiar face or two while it's getting tailored. Mr. Alporto, the manager at the Saint Germain, for instance. He and I are well enough acquainted. And at that point, a teensy little cabaret club detour on the side won't make much difference now, will it? Please, Mr. Huckberry, consider your position. Not to mention your schedule is already jam-packed. Well, that's no fun. And you'll wonder why I hate my job. Oh yeah, Kisaro's artwork is on display at the museum right now, isn't it? I hope to carve some time out to go see it, but seems that's not in the cards till next week.
Initiating search.
Is that the Walter Huckberry? He's only the most quintessential investor in all of Calvert. Should I trouble him for a word or two? His predictions for the continental economy, perhaps. Or, no, his insider business tips. Oh, that'd make quite the shallow impression, though, wouldn't it? And yet, this opportunity is once in a lifetime. Yeah!
Shard search, go.
I'm here in the Chardin District to interview for jobs. My spirit's this close to breaking. But there are plenty of places that pay well. I just need to put in the effort to win them over. And yet, my unconscious mind keeps compelling me to look for that mysterious creature instead. No, bad Susan. Concentrate. At this rate, you could get a hiring offer straight out and still flub it. Last night, I saw this mysterious creature that looked straight out of a dream. She was so adorable that my exhaustion melted right out of me, along with my heart. I was probably just hallucinating, though. All that matters for now is focusing on those job interviews. I managed to win the lots I was set on, but my word, that auction was like no other I've ever attended. There wasn't a shred of decency to be found in that so-called phantom thief. Why, it was as if she were a counterfeit of the very concept. I suppose it doesn't warrant any profound rumination, though. Not when I have my next business negotiation to head for. Perhaps I could grab a spot of lunch someplace? It'd be just the thing after so turbulent a morning. Why, yes, what do you have? A fiasco at the Chardin. And it happened right under our noses? With this many people about, we can't definitively say which, if any, individuals were suspicious. No, that excuse won't cut it. This is on me for not paying better attention. I'll right this wrong and redeem myself the next chance I get.
Shard search, go.
I hereby dub thee Nikki. It's okay. Jason Bourne will be along shortly.
All right.
For SPG, the work of one of the artists. Kisara Christea in our 3 up-and-coming artists exhibition has been vandalized. We'd like to figure out who's responsible for this act, but we need this matter to be handled discreetly. We turn to you. Come by the Museum of Modern Art. Okay, we can do that. Okay. Who,
Well,
where, oh, where has my little dog gone?
Well then. Initiating search.
Well, let's go do the topic thing then, since it's right here.
welcome. Thank you for coming.
Das Rheinring for Reset. And I have a rabbit coin purse.
Please stop by again.
I sincerely apologize for all that transpired at this morning's auction. We at the Chardin will take every effort to identify the root cause and prevent future recurrences. Furthermore, due to ongoing police investigations of the scene, access to the stage and auditorium is currently restricted. As tonight's events can still be held as scheduled, rest assured that we will be making preparations with all possible dispatch.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Oh, people feeling unwell after looking at the monitor? Terribly sorry, but I haven't heard about anything like that. Certainly it would be inexcusable if the Chardin were to ignore something negatively impacting our guests. I see. You get lots of visitors here, and the monitor surely attracts attention. Well, yes. After all, it is a curved monitor, which is the latest tech. I don't know the details, but I have heard it's quite the groundbreaking technology. Yes, we've only just started having curved screens capable of matching the standards of flat ones. The fact that you can see it even when you're not looking straight on makes it incredibly effective for advertising. I heard they're considering introducing them to a variety of formats, like desktop computers. Ketra, you look kind of happy. That's tech enthusiasts for you. But since we're here, have you noticed anything curious? Anything at all? Doesn't even have to involve people who look at the monitor. Now that you mention it, I did overhear a guest mention something he saw on the monitor. He claimed he saw a white image flash on it for just a second. A white image? I kept an eye out for it myself, just in case, but I never saw a thing. I concluded that perhaps the screen was a little unstable, even though it is the latest model. I can't deny the possibility, I suppose. Well, thanks for answering our questions. We've heard a lot about the screens Radley mentioned. However, while we received some concerning reports, I hesitate to say we found any decisive leads. Yeah, client's not the only one who's seen the monitors. A bunch of other folks have seen them too. Yet nobody else has gotten sick from it besides her. Just to make sure, we're still planning to trust Radley and continue the investigation, right? Of course. She really is feeling sick, and that's all we need to know. Yes. I suppose you're right. There may be some sort of prerequisite required for it to occur, something that causes it to only work on specific people in the crowds. Is that even possible? If that's true, at this point we should probably check the footage for ourselves. The footage was presumably provided by the respective advertising companies. The guild could probably acquire it under the pretext of assisting with the investigation. If you could arrange that for us, it'd be a big help. And then let's get in touch and see what we can negotiate. And so they contacted the Orbital Cafe and the Chardin again. After receiving permission from the advertising companies, the group was given the video footage that aired on the two monitors. Van and the others then took it to the back office to analyze. Analysis complete. A file size discrepancy between the original footage provided and the footage currently being broadcast has been found. It appears that digital images were mixed into the gaps in the footage at an unknown time. Just as I thought. I'll try displaying them. Alter Dawn. What the hell's this? A white image. Could this be what we heard about at the Chardin? I think so, though the guest probably only noticed it by chance. It appears this was inserted between frames in the video via the Orbital network. No doubt about it, it's intended to create a subliminal effect. Subliminal? It is a technique to influence one's subconscious using images that flash by at imperceivable speeds. I have heard that it works on the unconscious mind, and to some extent can even control the way someone thinks. Yeah, the word is that when Orbital movies first started out, they experimented with it in local theaters. Say, by inserting images of popcorn in a movie, they could dramatically increase sales. After that, though, cults and frauds started abusing it. Nowadays, there are regulations to protect against it. I know about the part with the movies, but I can't believe it actually works. Subliminal imprinting. Could such a thing really have an impact on Radley's physical health? There's physiological precedent, so I don't think it's impossible. Though I can't say it's happening in this case for sure, nor what the conditions have to be to make it happen. Who in the world would do this, and why? We need to put a stop to it as soon as we can. Yeah, our client might not be the only victim. Think we can trace the data? I'm currently using the Orbital network to attempt to trace the data contained in the image. There, the address appears to be the control room of Trion Tower. Of all places? Swin and Nadia conducted an investigation there previously. We should be able to reach it via the stairs on the observation deck. Yeah, well, no time like the present. Didn't I just mention that we did a quest there in Daybreak 2? From there, the group contacted the Orbital Cafe and the Chardin to disclose the subliminal messaging they'd discovered. After instructing them to restore an old, unmodified version of the video, Van and crew resumed their investigation. Well, back to Trion Tower. Up to the observation
Let's head
deck.
over.
Source of the inserted subliminal images. The tower's control room is just beyond this point. We ain't got time to ask for permission. Should we head in? Yup. It's near. Guide. Everyone. You think he's the culprit? Maybe. He's acting a bit odd. You're right. How did he not notice all of us entering the room? The source is that terminal there. I think we need to shut it down right away, no matter what. A bracer would logically interrogate the man about the situation first. Well, what's the move here? What should we do? Yeah, knock him out first. Prevent harm to the greatest number of people. I'll make this quick. Ah. Thud. Shoot first and ask questions later, huh? Though, maybe we didn't have a choice. Considering the circumstances, yeah. Let's hurry and get a good look at this terminal. I'm seeing a history of hacking into street monitors using the tower's orbital network. Just as we thought. It seems they were using this to insert the subliminal images remotely. Can we stop it? About that. It appears to have complex security measures in place utilizing orbital locks. I blame Campanella. Just to be clear. It may be difficult to shut it down by force, and it's possible that one wrong move could result in the loss of stored information. Oh, Ren! Then, perhaps this is a job for Mare? No, it's a job for Kitty. Yep, we might be able to get through with hollow core hacking. It's all yours, Van. Right then. Let's get down to it. No, let's use Ren.
Leave it
When
to
hacking,
me.
use Kitty. Kitty caused no end of trouble to Tio
This is kid
and
stuff.
Lloyd
Security bypassed.
and Estelle and Joshua and just...
Now I've done it.
Oh, come
Not
on.
done yet.
Really? We're gonna go there, and then we're gonna come back here. Gonna wait till that happens. Checkpoint. Woo! Where are you going? You're going there.
This is kid stuff. Security bypassed.
We'll go like that. We'll go like
This is
this.
kid stuff. Security bypassed.
We'll checkpoint again. Minute 17 to go. That goes there. Back and run. Running just as fast as we can. Holding on to one another's hand. Trying to get away into the night. Put your arms around me and we hold each other tight and then we say,
This thing's as good as unlocked.
I think we're alone now. Say thanks to Tiffany for me. All right, we did it. You go, Van. Nice work. We've succeeded in completely blocking the hacking to each location. I'll secure the stored information. This is... yeah. The white image used for subliminal imprinting. The picture was mostly obscured by noise before, but this is the full thing. It says A.D. Isn't that like the people Van fought last night? Alter Dawn. That's the name we heard this morning. Who would have guessed this'd be about the people we're after? This is only speculation based on what we know, but perhaps they're using this footage to lure particular people to AD. Do you mean that they were gathering people who met their standards by transmitting this image? That couldn't be. Remember Ginny's disappearance from the storehouse this morning? That flash we saw on her computer screen might well have been this image. Now that you mention it, then that incident might also be related. There's a non-zero chance of that, for sure. I take it this is all you were able to salvage? Right. There was hardly any important information left on the terminal. Or any information at all, really, judging by the data records. The man operating the terminal must have been just another victim. I expect it'll be difficult to trace this any further from here. Maybe so, but even just knowing this is related to AD is a win in my book. Ugh. AD. Wake up! Huh? Well, what have I been doing? Ah! You revived him with Key, huh? Figured it worked on those guys last night, too. Other than Jeffrey. Maybe I could use it to restore our client's health, too. Yes, let's get back to her with everything we've learned. After that, the group entrusted the staff member to the guild and left Treon Tower. They then made their way back to the client. Wake up! I feel so much lighter. And the haze in my head is cleared up. How in the world did you do that? Just think of it as a type of Eastern medicine. We also solved the abnormality in the monitors you told us about, so there's no need to worry anymore. Oh, thank you. How can I ever repay you? You know, feel like I might have heard the word subliminal before. How bizarre that the human body can be affected by such a thing. Of course, we can't tell her about AD. Do you think if we just left her the way she was, she would have, joined the group in question? It's highly likely. Yes, I'm glad we were able to step in before that happened. It's possible that there are other people who have been affected by the footage. Yeah, but since we don't know what causes certain people to be affected, there's not much we can do. At least we were able to alert the guild and the police. All we can do now is keep an eye out. My work relationships haven't been good. When I started feeling sick, neither my colleagues nor my doctor believed me. I felt so forlorn, so isolated. I even started feeling down about life itself. But then I turned to you guys in a last-ditch effort, and you believed me. Maybe my life isn't something to be discarded after all. Sometimes you gotta take both the good and the bad. It's just a part of life. So why not live boldly? Remember that even being alone can be fun. And of course, you can always throw up a 4 SPG when you need to. Van. Yes, I'll remember that. Thank you so much.
I hope I was of assistance.
Reward deposited.
More chaos. Chaos getting close to level 4. Gray at level 3 is kind of what I really want right now. My work relationships were collapsing and I was going through so much. I felt like I couldn't count on anyone. But then you came and solved my problem. I'm so glad I trusted you guys. Thank you for everything. Now I can be a bit more positive too. All right. Well, back to Chardin.
Let's roll, gang.
Glad that part's done with. Nothing in there. Okay. Rather not come back here, so let's go into the hotel first. Indeed. Though the Chardin appears to be quieting down, police investigations may yet continue for some time. Please take extra care to avoid causing the guests any undue concern. Understood. I'll let the rest of the staff know as well. Also, this is presumably unrelated to the matter at hand, but housekeeping came across this while cleaning. Oh, might that be? Yes, judging by its apparent costliness, I believe we can guess which guest it belongs to. Well now, we ought to get in touch with all haste, given the nature of the item. Yes, I believe we can guess which guest this belongs to. Hopefully he hasn't gone off too far yet.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again.
Ah, my apologies. This issue is nothing so major. Lost properties are a common occurrence for any hotel. Given the nature of the item in question, however, we ought to get in touch with all haste.
Now where?
Take your time.
Search time. Now where?
Anything at all? No. Alright. That takes care of both of those. Which means we can go this way. I know for a fact that I can get any of our male clientele eaten right out of my hand. Still, I only call out to guys with loose-looking purse strings. Efficient and streamlined is the Malloy M.O. You won't get that from a certain stuck-up witch who'll schmooze up anything with a pulse. It's like, have some shame, right? Lunch was a total torture, but at least I got to take Momoka down a few pegs. Seriously, though, how is it that she and I always end up running into each other? We like the same stores, take our breaks at the same time. It's like having a rash that keeps coming back. What? I don't know if me and high-end clubs really go together. Oh, no biting. What a letdown. And here I was all ready to give you some of our extra special service. Extra special service? Could you be more specific? It's not that I'm against the idea. You could spin this as just part of the Edith tourist experience. No, wait. The guidebook said to steer clear of Chardin District solicitors for a reason. Do I stay or do I dare? Oh, my head is swimming.
Now where?
Whoa. Let's go take a look at... Is there stuff in the interstitial sanctum? We will have to go look at that, because with it being a different color, there might be new stuff there.
Welcome to my study. What are we going to get?
I don't know. Let's find out. What are we going to get, Lapis? Costumes and accessories. Ooh, a gift. A couple of gifts. Some U materials, some sepith, some quartz, some items. Not too shabby.
There. Thank you for waiting.
Van's old outfit without the coat. Ketra's swimsuit. A Yorda gem card. Shizuna's pit girl hat. Ooh. Shizuna's swimsuit. Aaron's swimsuit with top.
Well,
Armor crest. Evasion 3%. It's not
Take your
great.
time.
For SPG United coat. Crow. Rosette swimsuit. Ooh. Oracle. U Material Plus. That's even better. Aaron's suit. Inferno. Inferno is good. Mercy is good. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Shark Fernie. Toa. Toa?
Take your time.
Okay. Well, we're going to do it again.
of course. Allow me.
And then we'll go in and give all the gifts at once.
Take your time.
Look at all that gold stuff. Wow.
Feast your eyes on a trove of
Indomitability. Indomitability is good. Shield crest, evasion 5%. Ooh, I like blade crest. Work out a solution, field battle. Green pendulum. Yellow pendulum. Ren's pit girl crown. Ooh. Bearguard, Anya's United hair. Judith's Z1 pit girl attire B.
Beginning decryption. How pretty!
Oh, pretty. Getting better and better stuff.
Thank you for waiting.
Spirit Droplet, Alley of Silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 faces, maybe more. Elaine Z1 Pit Girl attire.
Well then.
Oh, the swimsuits. Old Calvard Kingdom dress. Have to see who that's for. Picnicking front. Film festival banner. Zerum capsule. Well, that's nice. Pit Girl attire B. Work out a solution again. All right. Let that go. What's in here? Achievements.
Shot
Hey, Grendel skill stones. We can work with that.
What do you want to do?
We're gonna do
Thank you
this.
very much.
Do
Thank you.
that. Fairy?
What? You expecting thanks?
No, not really. Not from you.
I will cherish this.
I feel a little guilty.
Thanks.
Hey, Judith up to level 3. Strength and ATS.
Much obliged.
I appreciate it.
Elaine's an important one. Ren is the
My
most
mind, how
important one.
thoughtful.
Thanks.
All right. We can work with that.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, you got a ways to go, Crow.
Keep it safe, Green.
Appreciate it.
Sorry to put you out.
Rufus gonna go up to level 3.
My gratitude.
Strength and ATS. Awesome. Costume. Ingert, sun visor, headphones. Corsage, right, left, backpack, blue snowboard. Ooh. Okay. Rosette. Yep. Not going with any of those. Altina? No. You know what? Altina. Fairy. Nope. That one. Van. Let's rock that for a bit. You, my friend. Get Aurelia's sword. Rufus, however. Rufus is too cool for school. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Too bad it's not Mishy. Oof. Sorry, Nadia. Nothing about that looks good. Oof. Not happening, Swin. Judith. There we go. See, now we're talking. Ooh. Now we're talking. Ketra. Yeah, no. Crow. No. Aaron. Oh, yes. Aaron and Rufus are a pair. Old Calvert Kingdom dress. We're going to go with that. Nope. All right. We'll go with that. I think Fee probably got in touch with you about this. We've actually been taking on 4 SPGs in Basel recently. I was a little hesitant about it at first, but trust me when I say we're taking every precaution to avoid ruining your reputation in the city. Hey, no need to be so formal about things. Look, just make sure you put them to good use, all right?
Initiating search.
Nothing to talk about there. Nothing to talk about there. Grimoire Decryption. Epstein Workshop. Subjugation. No monster extermination requests. Memento Orb? No. Connection events. Okay. Return to the Grim Garden menu. That is still up. Hold up.
How about a shard search?
Some gammas. Sorcerer beta. Vajra. Type 2. But Rastaban will be what we'll get first. Two more movie brochures required. Only 7 more 4SPG cases, huh? 4 of those will be Topics cases. 3 Memento orbs. 2,000 decryptions. Bunch more portals to find. Definitely still have to S rank those. Amber, Glacial Hell. All those EXs for MVPs. Types of fish is Innocence. Chardin Casino, Tharbad Casino. Biggest Blackjack. Those are all EXs though, so ooh, Calliope. I want Calliope. So many things still to unlock. SCLMs, Blitz Chains. Blitz Chains versus Blitz Supports. You can tell which one I use a lot more. Bandersnatch is good. I should make sure I get that. ZOC. Jabberwocky. I need to get Jabberwocky. Amberl Gem and Octuple Kill would be nice. Argem Gem. Ooh, that's mine 4. Yeah, definitely want that. 6 more dual arts. Okay. Nothing for using the spring. Campsite. No. I mean, yes, but not quite yet. You guys are all fine. Okay. Yes, exit. Okay, well... closed temporarily. Closed temporarily. This seems to be related to the 4SPG we saw earlier. Are you going to take it on, Van? Oh, yes. I am pretty curious about it. Let's talk to him now. Are you the Spriggan I keep hearing about? Thank you for coming all this way. No worries. It's all part of the job. More importantly, it seemed like you've got something big going down. Well, yes. We're putting on a 3-person exhibit to get people excited about the future of contemporary art. Perhaps it'd be easier to just show you what's going on. Already saw it with Rosette. Like, it was cool. This is... Kasara, did you do this yourself? My goodness. Awful, isn't it? Here's what the original picture looked like, for reference. Yes. Kasara does do graffiti, so I could see how someone would think this is intentional if they haven't seen the original. Still, the area that's been painted over is too big. Yes, this is nothing but a desecration of the artist's work. When did you first notice this? It was being displayed to the general public as usual this morning. Yeah, I saw it too. There weren't any issues I was aware of. As it happens, we had maintenance scheduled to be done in the exhibit hall at noon today. We closed temporarily at exactly 12 o'clock. I call it maintenance, but it was mostly just adjusting the lighting. We leave it to the artists themselves to handle who comes and goes during that time. That was when this occurred. An incident during maintenance, huh? Well, who's the one who found it first? That would be Angie, one of Kasara's friends from school. She was going in and out of the exhibition hall helping Kasara. Apparently, she had seen it when she had just come back from the restroom. Nobody else was there at the time. There was a window when it was unattended? Yes, that's right. Angie actually shrieked when she saw it. She was so startled. I came running, as did other members of the staff. That was around 12:50 p.m. I see. In short, the perp was someone involved in the exhibit. Based on what we've heard, it doesn't seem possible for an outsider to be the culprit. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I'm glad you're quick to understand. Kasara, the victim of the situation, went as far as to say that the piece had become charming in its own way. She even claimed we didn't need to look for the culprit, but as the person in charge of this exhibition, I cannot ignore what happened. I suppose that's true. Yes, and we cannot deny the possibility of this occurring a second time. That said, I really don't want to make this into a major incident either, which is why Kasara recommended I reach out to the Spriggan for help. That's one question answered. Say, do you mind if everyone involved sticks around? Not at all. I've already made the call to have everyone remain here. Kasara left in shock, as you might expect, but if need be, I'm sure she would be willing to answer your questions. I see. Then it seems everything is in place for us to make a deduction. Well, I get the picture now. For the record, I was working on the second floor at midday, so I have no knowledge about who came or went from the exhibition hall. My alibi shouldn't have any issues, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't count me among your suspects. Confident, aren't you? You don't seem to be lying, at any rate. Why don't we start by having a brief chat with the other people involved?
Let's start this 4SPG, shall we?
Okay, well, that's going to be where we're going to call it. So we'll come back next time and put on our Deerstalker caps and do the Sherlock Holmes thing. So, see you then.